Should the Bears claim Panthers defensive tackle Davion Nixon? What's up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears. I don't normally dive too much into rumors or speculation, but there's an intriguing player on waivers today, and I think he could be a perfect fit for this team. We hold the number 3 position in the waiver priority, and defensive tackle has been an issue all season long. Now, I don't think there's anything we can do to fix that this season. It will continue to be a need heading into the offseason, but a player that intrigues me a lot was put on waivers yesterday by the Carolina Panthers. On top of that, the Bears brought in running back, fullback hybrid Clint Ratkovich from NIU for a second tryout last night, and after the bye week, I'm sure Ryan Poles and company are well aware of the talent deficiency on this defensive line. Enter 24-year-old 5th round pick from last year's NFL draft, defensive tackle Davion Nixon. Nixon is 6'3", 305 pounds, and a guy projected to be a 3-tech in the NFL. I'm going to give you a couple of takes from NFL scouts. First up is Lance Zierlein, and this is what he had to say about Nixon. He said Nixon is a disruptive and rangy 3-tech, but he lacked the upper body strength and bulk. He has below average counter moves, doesn't stack and control blocks, and is vulnerable to runs right at him. He's personable, fun-loving, upbeat, outgoing in interviews, likes to play Madden football video games, and projects to be a starter at 3-tech in the NFL with some work. And then BR NFL scout Justice Mosqueda had this to say about Nixon. Davion Nixon is a penetrating defensive lineman who has quickly risen from a 250-pound community college defensive tackle to a 300-pound FBS All-American in a matter of 4 years. His explosive traits are obvious, but they also mask some of the holes in his game. He has Pro Bowl upside as a 3 technique, and his upside cannot be matched in this entire draft class. Wow. I want a guy with that much upside at only 24 years old on this roster. We don't have anybody like that at 3-tech. Another scouting report compared him to Akeem Hicks and Amobi Okoye. Perfect 3-techs is what they call him. I won't dig into the tape unless we do sign him, but I did dig through 20-plus scouting reports and watch every highlight reel he has up, and to be honest, I would love to study more tape on Nixon if we signed him. He looks like he has the potential to be a perfect 3-tech in this defense. He has perfect size, and he has the athleticism that Ryan Poles covets, scoring an 8.77 on the RAS, and he's only 24 years old. The Panthers have 2 very good starters at defensive tackle in Derek Brown and Matt Ioannidis. I don't know how to say his last name. So Nixon didn't get many opportunities in the last year and a half. It's the biggest area of weakness on this team, and considering the position we are in the last 4 weeks of the season, I would love to bring Nixon in for a look. He would also become only the 2nd defensive tackle we have under contract for next season, joining Justin Jones. I don't normally talk much about rumors, but this is a guy I did study some tape on heading into last year's draft and would love to watch more of. He has the traits you look for in an explosive 3-tech. The Bears are also 3rd on the waiver priority, and I would love for Ryan Poles to take a chance on this guy. Either way, there may be some more roster moves coming over the next few days, as another potential fit was also put on waivers yesterday. Travion Mullen, the Clemson cornerback, who was a 2nd-round pick by the Raiders in 2019, was also cut. The Bears also brought in former NIU running back Clint Ratkovich for a second visit in the last month. I think there's definitely a possibility he's added to the roster very soon. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys covered every step of the way, and we should hear who claims Nixon and or Mullins later this afternoon. Remember to hit that like button for me, and until next time, bear down.